Welcome to Philadelphia, where Sixers are hoping to awaken the memories and the echoes of championships past. Irving, Moses Malone, Andrew Toney, and Maurice Cheeks. Today, the names are a little bit different. Butler and Embiid. Right now, the 76ers and the OKC Thunder sitting at fourth in their respective conferences. They would have home court advantage if the playoffs began this afternoon. Paul George with a lot of sauce and sizzle on that mid-range jump shot. Paul George having a career year. Almost 27 points per. Adams on the lob, baby. Off the great dime from Paul George, and OKC leading by 8. Adams tipped it up and in. Off the feed from Paul George.
He's one of the best we have in the league in rolling into the paint and either catching the ball or tapping the ball.
And another jumper by Schroeder, who is lit here this afternoon in Philadelphia.
You got an advantage here now. He tried too big of a pass.
A little room service for Paul George and showtime.
When you're coaching, that's really upsetting, mainly because you tried to make a great pass across the lane, but there were defenders in that area, and then naturally Paul George has not come across half court yet, and it ends up in a lane.
Meanwhile, the Thunder countering quickly at the other end. Sixers back up by 2. George with the step back 3. Got it!
Well, like we said, they got to get him going now. And they got to get him going.
The 3. And Grant with the board. Boy, what a sequence at both ends. Noel open as his defender fell. Bolden fell, and Paul George wisely, astutely found the open man.
He made that pass right in front of us. So he's talking about, a half-court pass right on the money. And you like to see that with the guy with the ball, that he sees that type of an opportunity.
George cross court. Abdel Nader got it.
Oh,
nice. Former pick of the Celtics.
That's right. Good pickup for them. He's from Egypt, 6'6".
Westbrook to Adams.
Yeah, they wanted to discontinue that.
For the lead, Paul George right there when they want him.
A minute and a half ago, we were looking for him. Yeah. Okay, they got to get him involved. They got to try to do something so he gets some looks.
The 3 ball. And another possession out to Westbrook. The lob. George finishing at the other end.
Not only does he miss the shot, all right, but then how about Westbrook seeing him? No one played George as he went from the left side of the corner right to the rim.
Inside, and the pass picked off by Paul George, who leads the NBA in total steals. Now with the 3, and he's trying to twist it home for OKC.
Yeah, he's answering the bell here.
He scored the last 8 points, Coach. Simmons to inbound. Goes quickly to Butler.
It's a clear out.
Got him ISO and 1!
How about that?
Late game bucket getter, Jimmy Butler. That's why they got him. Elton Brand, the general manager, got him in a deal 30 games ago. 1-point game. Butler almost got a steal.
Yeah, that's right.
George forced it up, and a whistle. Brett Brown wanted to travel. Instead, it's a foul. George makes both. The lead is back up to 3 with 20.9 to play. Clock running. They're looking for the 3. Embiid launching, fouled.
He got fouled.
And he'll have 3 opportunities to tie the game here.
No.
And he knocks it home.
No, that's good.
OKC is going to go right away.
Yeah, they're going to go.
Here's Schroeder for Westbrook.
Yeah, they
double team him in the backcourt. He turns it over. Butler with the steal and the layup with 6.9 to go.
Unbelievable.
Sixers with the 2-point lead. A cataclysmic collapse by OKC. You got to think Paul George has to get a touch at some point, and he does. The 3 ball quickly. Got it! And 1! My George! Paul on the job! Incredible!
Now, let me tell you, what a game he has played here in the second half. Now, watch him come off that. Here he comes off the screen, and then he goes up right away. You say, well, what happened? Butler was a half a step back. Why? Because the screen is a big screen by Adams. Now, you still have to make the shot. That was an incredibly great shot.
Clutch. Paul George now with 30 points.
And remember, I was worried about him early on. In the second half. He has come on like thunder. But give Butler a lot of credit. Butler was trying right on that. He was chasing him down. Butler has answered at one end. Now George has answered here.
Both two-way stars making big plays down the stretch here. 76ers don't have a timeout.
So you got 5.1 seconds on the clock now.
Which is plenty of time to get it down court.
Absolutely. Just do not allow the guy out of bounds to make a long pass.
2-point lead for OKC. Philadelphia with no timeouts remaining.
That's it.
Simmons getting downhill
here now.
Hands it off. Butler. Crowded. Got it off. And OKC survives. Butler didn't have a remaining miracle. And OKC makes it 19 straight wins against Philadelphia. Paul George is in the building, folks.